A pleasant good afternoon to each and everyone in Georgetown, Guyana, and the rest of the world. Friends all, before I start, I would like you to subscribe to my channel and press the bell so you will get the next update. Now, a lot of you might think that I hate the PPP or I hate APNU, which is a combination of WPA, PNC, Justice for All, and all of them. But no, I don't. I hate what they're doing to people, even to you who vote and put them in. So how much longer will we sit down and allow these politicians to lie to you, divide you, and turn back while they are getting rich and making all the big deal for themselves and family and friends? You are still in a renting house, squatters, and finding it hard to take care of your family. I want the Constitution to change, that no man is above the law, no president, prime minister, minister of government. It must be clear that if a minister in government uses the court as his own to lock up an opponent because you criticize him or you speak against his party or anything, such minister must be charged. And if convicted, I don't think jail is the answer. The nation will decide. And people who are pulling out surveyor pin from other people's land and causing confusion for family, giving them heartache, unnecessary expenses, sleepless night. Once it proved that they are guilty of the crime, what they got must be given to the one they accuse. And by saying that, I would like another penalty, even though you seize the property, execute them. You get rid of disease. You don't keep it around. Sometime in life, we have to do what is necessary. We have to do what is necessary. In this world, as Jesus once said, do unto others you like them do unto you. A lot of you will say, why he's so bloodthirsty? Moses wronged the Pharaohs. Joshua fought before he get into Canaan, him kill the Canaanites. Your Bible and the Ramayana got a lot of killing, and the Vedas, and the Holy Quran, etc. Prophet Muhammad had to run for his life. He and also was in war with his 13 or 631 people. I am asking this question. How long will we live to be tormented by corrupt people? Our friends, our family, our neighbors. How long? So I want the laws of the country. If the politician breaks it, the lawmakers break it, they must be judged according to the law. And no judges, magistrates, and like that must be handpicked. People must vote to put them in. Because when you handpick a man as a magistrate or judge, they are loyal to you. They are not loyal to what's taking place. And therefore, we don't want that. Then we want the wealth of the country to be shared equally amongst every citizen, family. First, houses to be built for the less fortunate, good hospital, good school, college, university. And we must encourage our athletics, who could put us in the Olympics so Guyana can be remembered in the world when we are gone. My fellow citizens, it is the time in the 21st century for we to stop talking about slavery of white man or exploitation and think what we are doing to one another. And today in Guyana, y'all should not talk. Look yourself through the mirror. Like I always say, Guyana have 6 races. But yet we say one people, one nation, one destiny. We are not in China, please. Nor in India. Okay? Now in Africa, we are in a cosmopolitan country owned by indigenous people. Why are they not getting the rights to their land, Bharat? Ali? Nothing. Where are the lawmakers? I think every civil servant must get a piece of land free to build their dream house and 50,000 US dollars, such as the decent and honorable all civil servant from the police right back. I think every station, the pictures of the police who are based at that police station must be kept in a safe. So one day it will be in the paper where the citizens will have to pick if any one of them have take bribe, rape, or get caught in any kind of crime. And they don't have to worry. And everyone shall and will be given a lie detector test. If such persons fail the test, the nation will decide the future. If you use your political office because to hurt a man because he talk against you or he don't like your party, it's better you drink poison. Because the society and the world don't need people like you. We all have a right to our belief and principle to choose who we want. I cannot take your mother as my wife or your wife as my wife or your daughter unless I am young and I'm approaching that time. Now, to make matters short, I want you all to understand. None of us will live forever. We will dead and gone. If they find our skeleton and bones, they might be lucky. All that we thief, are we taking it with us? When you're dead, they dress you up. Where are you going? I am asking you here today to unite and stop this nonsense. The division is between the Indian and the African descendant. Unite for God's sake. Let's form a national front government. Put an Amerindian man or woman as the leader, followed by the 9 tribes. And I think 6 people or 5 from each tribes or 3 from each tribes should be in parliament, because there are 9 of them, 9 tribes. While the Indians, the majority, will have 2 more than the other, and the blacks follow, and the mixed race under them, and the Portuguese and Chinese, in order to make the parliament fit to run. Every dollar must be examined how it's spent. If anyone uses racism against another, such person must be given a great warning. And if do it again, whatever country they are backing, that is the country they and their family must be allowed to go free of charge. Fellow Guyanese, we all came from somewhere. Whether Africa, India, China, Portugal, Europe, we came from somewhere. But that's not looking back, let's look forward. Let's open up the door to the Africans, for they are not your enemy. These are not the generation that sold your ancestor. Nor India, but we must make laws. All life matters, not only black life. And all crime must be tried. Excuse me. You could pardon a person. But when you go to use race, religion, color of skin, then there must be no pardon. All whorehouse must be closed down. Liquor store, buy your liquor in the supermarket. You can have a few discotheques, because everybody needs a little outing. But if you need a whorehouse, you need your mother, your sister, your daughter, your granddaughter, if so be it, your whole generation. Don't use the innocent people, because they are looking to survive. I get to understand some policemen got whorehouse, and their family wives are working in the court. But I want the law changed. If so be the case, it will be stiff penalty for that. And if you lock up a man or beat a man as a police officer or kill, make sure you know you shall face the same consequences. So don't take lead up from corrupt businessmen to do wrong to people, change statement like what they do in Anthony Snow, and lock him up. And when he went to break down to make a case against some people who talk against his fiancée and him, a police spray him with pepper spray. We got the name of the person. I'm waiting on the DPP, Commissioner of Police, and the commander of that station. Because we are not hearing anything. My friends, Guyana is not India, and Africa do not change the horoscope. Look around your border. Brazil is a Portuguese country with blacks like you and indigenous people. Venezuela is Spanish and others with indigenous people. Suriname is like us. French Guyana, actually like us, but 80% are on the other side. Think what you are doing and what you are asking for. With that, I ask Mr. Ali, as a Muslim, open up the door to the less fortunate. Give the United States couple islands to put the base, the submarine and ship. And then we will do what we have to do to put the progressive Guyana forward. But any man who pull out a surveying pole to rob his neighbor piece of land, once it's proven that he wrong, take what he got and give to the neighbor and take him and execute him. You must get rid of the disease. Anyone who said they buy a dam, when we know the egress and egress is there, and if the NDC are involved in it, then they must be tried. And if guilty, I don't believe in jail, execution for such people. We kill mice, roaches, ants, flies, and they do us no harm, but we're afraid of disease. But we have people hurting us, jailing us, beating us, don't even give us medical, like the Mary J. station, when they beat Anthony Snow naked. We got the name of some of the police and the commander, by the way. And one of them living up the East Coast, I think the man who ordered it. But nevertheless, between the Indian and the blacks, the black is still a little more humanitarian, believe in God, and will do the necessary. As I says, 70 to 80,000 are God-fearing, loving, and kind, and humble. The rest is garbage, because lack of education and hooliganism. While the Indian, you have a lot of good people too. But I don't know what number to put. Because I want to know if you go to heaven as an Indian, if you can throw God out and take heaven. Anyway, Indian goes is a problem for land. That's why Idi Amin drove you out of Uganda. Burma burned them and chased them out because of the same thing. When will you all change? There's good one amongst you, don't get me wrong. But it is so few to count. But there are a lot of good Indian people out there who get hurt by their own. When you could kill your mother, your brother, go to the voodoo man to destroy one another, to get property and destroy each other because of jealousy. Not even God need be close to you. So wake up and let's unite. This young generation, spend more time to unite. I congratulate those who intermarriage with any race, for you have break the racial cycle. And therefore, we are looking for a Guyana for all Guyanese, but we want the sixth race to be treated with respect, decency, and honor. And therefore, we want an Amerindian leader. We tried the blacks, is difficulties. Anything they touch collapse, and major problem to other race. We put the Indian is corruption all the way through, wrongful imprisonment, and a lot of other things. But don't worry, there is a God. Right, Ali? Ramadan is coming. I would like to pay for all 65 members of parliament for a lie detector test. And Providence Police in the past who lock up Anthony Snow and the magistrate and those in Temeri. We have the people behind us. And remember these words, America gets what America wants. and we are the servant of them. All right? We are not communists. We believe in democracy and justice and equality. We are not here as a religious fanatic. We are human beings. We must learn to live together and share our respect and make this world a better place and worship our God. I think any father would love that. That's the God I serve. But for Mr. Ali in Baggerstock, who think you could bribe Surveyor for pull out poll and lie, and my family they can, who say he got it right by giving land because they are Muslim, I got a message for you. This case is far from over. And for Mr. Mohan Lal in Canaan, I hope you know you can have a lie detector test, you and your wife, on the NDC. It's coming. America gets what America wants. What y'all remember that, okay? And if y'all kill, our hands won't touch y'all. Okay? We leave you to God and time. And therefore, let's push unity, love, and cooperate. If Mr. Ali is doing good as I'm seeing he's trying, let's give him the opportunity to lead and support him. But if there's anything you all know about him that is not right, bring it out. Don't wait until the last minute. But we don't need the PNC. We don't need APNU. Because APNU have two traitors on board. They cross flow so much time that we don't know which flow they will go upon again. So therefore, my friend, you all have a nice day. May God be with all of us. And do hope we can produce a great Guyana for all Guyanese. I am your host, George Correa. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell. Thank you.